the bonnet is still on. Today is Friday. Jabby is still asleep, girl, and it's 6:30. Y'all, I need to go ahead and get my medication refilled because yesterday in general was horrible for me as far as pain goes. It just was not a good day, and I was taking pain medication all day, and I don't like that. I don't like to be dependent on something like pain medication. If I could take one pill all day, that I'm okay with, but I'm only on ibuprofen until I can get my prescriptions filled, which I will be picking up today. Next week is Halloween, so I'm busy Monday and Tuesday, and I'm just looking at the doctor's notes here. I need to have an x-ray done sometime next week. My videos are being flagged and demonetized. I'm smiling because I think it's a bunch of bull. The bots flagged my castor oil video. I just redid that video comparing Jamaican black castor oil to castor oil, and I had to get it reviewed. This is the reason why I think they flagged it, because of, I don't even want to say it because it's like flagging. RICIN, that toxin. Did I even spell it right? RICI, yeah, that toxin. So what's happening is these bots are flagging anything that may promote drug use, hate crime, language. I don't even curse that much. Like all the cursing I did in all the other videos, it didn't flag. But this week especially, it flagged that oil video. I pressed the review, so they are reviewing it, and it was released this morning. But then this morning I checked, and my latest Get Ready With Me video was flagged. But you know what? Y'all, I've told y'all this before. I don't come on this platform to make money. I don't come on here to make money. I come on here, this is a stress reliever, this is a hobby of mine, and I just so happen to get a little coins. I'm only making, look, I shouldn't say only, because money is money. I average about $150 a month. There are people who are making $10,000, $15,000 that are getting flagged, and they are livid. That's 5 videos I put up. Only 2 so far are generating money. I'm like, okay, but I honestly think the limited ads is limited, so not all ads. So I'm making a little money. I'm actually okay with that. Look, y'all, I'm at the pharmacy about to pick up my medication. This person's gonna park next to me. I am so glad it's Friday, but I am having one hell of a week. I'm gonna say this to my younger viewers, my younger subscribers who are in the corporate America, you know, just started out in corporate America. Maybe you're not even younger, girl. When you start off in a certain field, and I know you're excited, girl, you got your education, and now you're starting work. As you're going up the corporate ladder, if that's what you want to do, be selfish, be mindful. And what I mean by that is, don't be quick to take on more responsibilities. Give y'all a little bit of background. I didn't even want to apply for this position, but let me tell you how God takes care of his people and why I'm cautious and I'm very careful of how I transition out of this position if that's what's going to happen. I wasn't looking for the job, like I said, but 2 recruiters kept calling me. I was like, fine, let me go and interview for the job. I interviewed for the job. I thought I bombed the interview, first of all. I sent him a thank you letter. My manager at the time who interviewed me, like I typically do, I sent him a thank you letter, and he responded like a week or so later, offered me the position, and the recruiter offered me the position, and I accepted. A few months later, the company I was working for previously, Apollo Group, which owns University of Phoenix and WIU, by the way, they fired my entire department. I would have been let go, y'all. That's how God takes care of his people. I would have been let go, and I was pregnant too. So I would have been let go with no insurance and a high-risk pregnancy. I get chills just thinking about how God God takes care of you. So even though I didn't want it, even though I wasn't feeling it, I still accepted the job, okay? So now I'm in the position, 3 years into it, the girl that I was working with, excuse me, a woman I was working with, she was miserable. And she wanted to apply for another job internally. Now this is the company I currently work for, right? And she's like, oh, the director won't let me move over until someone gets hired for this position, or I can divvy up their responsibilities. I'm like, I got you, Christine. This is Christine. I got you, and I love Christine. We're friends. I said, I got you. Let me go ahead and I'll take on some of this while I'm doing my position, my current responsibilities as an admin. Big mistake. Big mistake. She moved over, didn't like it. We had so many things going around within our department that at one point I was doing the job of 3 people for almost a year, because I love being an admin, excuse me, a learning management system administrator. I love that. There's always room for growth, and I was learning. More elements, admins kept coming in and out, in and out, in and out. Eventually Christine circled back around into a position. They hired 2 additional elements administrators, and now I am stuck as the training coordinator. Basically what Christine was originally doing, and she didn't. And so I'm stuck in this position, right? Get to the point, girl. It's a lot of work, and then sometimes there's a lot of downtime. I kept hanging on to this job for this long because I'm like, oh, I'm in my deductible for the year. We're about to be at the end of the year, girl. Not only that, but they're also changing our insurance next year. Everything's changing. It's going to be a lot more for me. So I went ahead. I'm going to pray about this, pray on this. I don't want to make any rash decisions. I'm going to pray about it though. But I'm not growing. And I know that's one of the reasons why I'm not growing. I do love the fact that I can work from home, so I'm hoping and praying I can get a position where I can still work from home. But when I'm doing this, I'm allowing my fear to block me, because I'm like, well, let me find some other like project coordinator positions. And I'm like, I don't think I can take a role that is full LMS administrator because I don't have that technical experience. And then I was like, Vivian, you did it all by yourself for almost a year. There was no one technical on the team. I was the technical. I had to figure it out. So I can't allow my fear of possibly not having enough experience from not applying for jobs. You see what I'm saying? So, but let me tell you how God works. Let me tell you how it works. Let me tell you how he works. And I need to hurry up and pick up my medicine. I vented to my coworker I used to work with, and he knows all about the foolery because we used to work together. This is at the same position. So I said, you won't believe what happened. I said, I really need to get out of this place, and I let him know what happened. And he's like, well, you know what? Funny you should mention that, because I just had an old colleague write me about a position, and I thought about you. I said, you know what? I said, won't he do it? And he starts laughing. But he said it's contract to hire. I said, oh, I don't know about that. I need insurance. I need medical insurance immediately. And I don't like the notion of contract to possibly full term. But I said, you know what? Let me not. I said, go ahead and send it to me anyway. And you know, I'm gonna still pray about it. Y'all pray for me. I'm gonna still pray about it. I went ahead and I looked at my resume. I may have my girlfriend review my resume, which I think is a really good idea to do, you guys. Make sure you just have someone who has experience with resumes and career growth development, excuse me, review your resume. Yeah, it's about time for me, because my excuse was, oh, I can work from home and JB will be able, but it's not like I can find another job where I can work from home, girl. You know, it'll be okay. So we're out here at our favorite park, you guys. It's just so beautiful out here. And this park is only 10 minutes away. That's the train going. The train is like only $3 to ride per person. So we do this. We come over here. We've been here twice in a row because JB really likes this park. This park right here is fairly new. So he hasn't, well, the park itself is not new, but the equipment is all new equipment and really, really cute too. So we haven't been on this side of the park. Sorry, y'all, I was showing y'all the sand. Why didn't y'all tell me? We haven't been on this side of the park. We typically go over there where the water is at and the train. So, what, baby? Baby, I'm trying to eat. I know it's dark, y'all. Look, this child is concerned that a bird's gonna come and drink his shake. So he told me to hold it. Get my tea. This is a asked for a medium. Is this a medium? Still up here at the park. Y'all, I forgot these were transitions. Still up here at the park, but why was there child? I think they just leaving. Y'all, can y'all see the van behind me? Are they gone? Yeah, they're gone. I'll come in there in a minute, y'all. It is so annoying when I meet women. I'll come, baby. Hold on. It is a little bit annoying when you are I'm sorry, y'all, but I am. But be careful, baby. An older mom with one child, because now you get harassed to have another child. You need to have another child, like real soon. So I'm up here minding my business. And who should come to the park? Another Cushite girl, a Somalian, for those of you who don't know, a Somalian Muslim of all people, which I love my Muslim peeps. My husband's people, half of them are Muslim actually. Most of Oromos are Muslim. Anyway, so she's like, is he an only child? I said, yes. She's like, no, you need to have more. I'm like, no. Like the Brady, she came up here with like 5 kids, girl. So yeah, she went on and on and on how I need to have another child. It's not good for him to be an only, and I know the spill. She's the same. This is the same type of mentality of a lot of old school Southern women too. Like, why are you only having one child? But I told her, I said, no, I had a rough pregnancy and it's probably not a good idea. And I know I've gotten questions or comments from you guys if I will have another child. We want to go on the other, JB, we're gonna have to go soon. But short and sweet, it is not recommended that I have children. Yeah, because I had a miscarriage and then JB was a high risk. And yeah, I think that if I wanted to, by the grace of God, I could have one, but I would be really, it just wouldn't be a good idea to go and have to try to get pregnant, no.
I think this is fatal. Yeah.
Hey, guess what we have over here?
What?
We have all the cars. Meter. Stephen McQueen, is that his name, McQueen?
Uh-huh. Oh, McQueen. Like, I want to get, look, there's 2 of them. Yeah, it might be McQueen.
You can get both of those if you want them.
Like, whatever, look at these.
And I am a bit crazy when it comes to smells. The past 3 days when I've been coming into this house, I smell fish. And now I cooked fish 4 days ago, but I cooked it twice in a row. So I'm like, where is it coming from? My husband can't smell it. Y'all, my outbreak. My husband can't smell it. He's like, I don't smell anything. So when I get this way, I go crazy. So I am literally bleaching, pine sawing. I filled the sink up with warm, soapy water. Added apple cider vinegar. I added a little bit of bleach and pine saw. Again, I seem to be the only one who can smell it. So when I smell something, I don't like people, no one's coming over here, but I don't like the thought of someone coming into my house and it stinks. I go crazy. I know I can't be the only one. I wiped down the fridge. I wiped and bleached down the countertops and leaving. But I'm gonna show you guys how I clean our microfiber couch. It is filthy, absolutely filthy. Excuse the light, excuse the light. So, not yet, baby. See all these spots right here? These dark spots. I mean, it's disgusting. Disgusting. Look at that, look at that. Oh, and this is filled with water, not air freshener. Some sponges, gloves, and a brush, and some water for me. And I also have a fan here that I'm gonna be using. So I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna clean these couches.
Brian Little.
Alright, you guys, this is what they're looking like now. I am tired. You gotta put a lot of elbow grease in there. So there, you'll see it's a little spots or whatever because they're still drying, they're still wet in some areas. If I feel like I need to do some over, I will do it a second time, but tonight I'm a little tired. Now after this, to fluff up the microfiber, I typically vacuum again or I brush it up a little bit. I try to clean this couch every 4 or 5 months, you guys. Sorry, but I can't. Then this couch is old. It is very old, but microfibers is the best thing to get when you have children.
That's what I said. It's really old.
Okay, thank you, Jabby. Thank you a lot. So look at this, you guys. Finally, I'm going to frame this picture. I had, her name is Sherry Miller to do, isn't this cute, a cartoon character of,
Who is that?
you know who this is, boo-boo, of us. And I'm going to link her Instagram below. I don't think she no longer takes requests. When she first started, she was doing this. And so this was like, cost us like $50, which is nothing. I just sent her a photo of us and she captured us. This is when JB was a year old. So adorable. Alright, so this is what the couch looks like now. A lot better, especially right there. Not perfect. Now if I had time, so you can see this is just supposed to brush it like this. Now you see how that looks like right there. If I had time, I would go back in and spray everything over. You think it's funny now, but yes, y'all, it looks so much better. And so, like I said, if I had time, it's late now, I would do this twice in a row, especially right here in this area. In this area, it was really dark, but this couch is fairly old, and like I said, it's something I do. See, oh, there you go. See, I don't know why I did that. Now, see how it looks so much better? Y'all, I'm watching Two Can Play That Game. This movie, I can't believe it's been so long since this movie came out. Even when we turn it down, some boo-boos in the bathtub. This week, y'all saw the previous vlog. So it's the Friday of that crazy week. And just today, just with the meeting with my manager has been like really set my week. So, like I said earlier, I updated I didn't even really update it. I reviewed my resume and I'm gonna go through here and contact my friend and ask her if she could review my resume for me. Yeah. Good news. Actually, this right here like brought me to tears because of the crappy week I've had. Received a phone call back from a plastic surgeon and they were like, we can get you in for a consultation. I'm like, cool. So I'm scheduled for November 21st, excuse me. And I'm like, okay, so what's the fee? Because typically with cosmetic surgery, you know, you pay a fee. Sometimes it's like $50, sometimes it's $100. Huh, baby? I promise I'll be there. Let me record this and I'll be there, okay? Sometimes it's like between $50 and $100 for consultation because it's considered cosmetic. However, since this plastic surgeon accepts insurance, obviously, they're like, no, we will go through your insurance for this. I'm like, I don't know what this child is saying. So anyway, November 21st. You so silly, boo-boo. My consultation is in 3 more weeks. I'm going to continue going to the doctor for, you know, the back pain, the neck pain. Going night-night. Why am I looking at BuzzFeed latest video and JB looks down and says, your hair doesn't even look like that? Totally shaded me. Hold on, let me turn it off. She has beautiful thick hair. Hold your head back this way, baby. Look, I got these glasses back on. They don't look that bad if I keep my head down. So I just did an apple cider vinegar rinse. And someone wanted me to cut their hair, so I cut it. And
it's just me.
It is. Look out, baby. Look how short his hair is. Hold your hair down, boo-boo, so they can see it. Look how short. Ooh, so I picked it out, cut it for scissors. Then I used the clippers. He wouldn't be still. So there's 1 or 2 areas that's still a little uneven if you all the way up on them.
Picture right there.
Oh.
Let's show them this.
Okay. I'll put our wedding picture here in between all of this. It actually needs to come down just a little bit. Yeah, do a little rearranging
and
of
show
pictures.
them the one in the office. Show them the one in the office.
Why don't you go show them the one in the office?
Another picture in the office. Yeah, there it is. There it is. That's me. That's me. And Daddy.
I'm gonna show them this, boo-boo. James' little play oven.
And this is my washing machine right there, but that's my costume.
Yeah. Okay, baby.
And whatever, that's my little grease store right there, but it's not bigger than my costume, so.
We're at Walmart. Look, this is where I get my mommy uniforms from. I get my mommy uniforms. I have about 8 of these. They're so comfortable. I wear these around the house. I don't sleep in these. This is what I wear as soon as I get up. I put on these. Aren't they cute? What does this one say? Due to unfortunate I am awake. This is so cute. My husband hates these too, y'all. He hates them. JB, go in there and go see what Daddy's doing. Go see what Daddy's doing. This child, I bought me a new bottle of wine. I love, who is it? With the kangaroo on it. And they have one called Red. I don't know why I did that, sorry. They have one called Red Blend. It is so good. So tonight, with Walking Dead, yes, I'm gonna make me my cookies. Yes, I'm still gaining weight. It is so easy to gain weight. I've been doing a lot of emotional eating. Y'all heard me in the last video. If I separate these videos, you heard me in the last vlog. And for about 2 weeks, I've been eating bad, and I've gained 4 pounds in 2 weeks. But also, I think that I wouldn't have gained any weight if I've been doing a lot more cardio. And I haven't been doing cardio like I was doing. I've been working out from home, but I haven't been to the gym in a week. So I'm going to the gym this morning. There's no excuses at this point. I'm going to the gym this morning. JB, stop right there. Hold on, y'all. This child. You can play with it right there. You're cool. I've been looking at a lot of hair videos. I've been watching, what is his name? I think his name is Damien. Last name begins with a W. He's out in Houston, and he specializes in locks. Look, y'all, between you and me, I absolutely love locks. Now I know I say I don't like people touching my hair. When I see women out in public with locks, and there's a woman whose little girl goes to JB school, she came up there and her locks are tailbone length. They're very thin, I will say that. They're very thin, but they're long, and I seriously wanted to touch them. I wanted to touch him. See, now he's doing this shit because he's acting up. Anyway, I wanted to touch him. I would want sister locks. With this amount of hair, with my big head, it would take forever. 1, 2, I like the versatility of my hair loose. I like to do different stuff all the time. 3, I sincerely believe that hair holds energy. I had to go into my closet because JB is acting crazy. I don't know what his problem is. I honestly think it's because he's been with me too much. I had to pause to pop, girl. And look, the reason why y'all see so many bits and pieces, scenes, not scenes, girl, ain't no damn movie, so many clips in my vlogs, because I can't go no more than 3 minutes of taping before JB does something or say something. So that's what I was saying. I was ending up on how I do believe that hair has energy, but I think that with lock hair, when your hair becomes locked, that energy almost changes to where and I just feel it, you guys. I don't even know how to verbalize this, but I honest to God think that whatever you are feeling, people who have locks especially, whatever you are feeling, whatever you are going through, that transfers into their hair. I know it's a little bit of a stretch for some of y'all. I was even looking at a video where a girl said that her locks were falling out. They were snapping off, breaking off. One woman was talking about how she was depressed. She was going through a phase of depression, and her hair, her locks were horrible. They were just not as healthy as they were before, or she was just having multiple issues, and she noticed that she was going through depression too. Isn't that interesting? So I feel like that it will almost be like I'm definitely putting myself out there on display with locked hair, because my feelings are going to be unmasked almost, and I feel like that would make me very vulnerable. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, to be quite honest, but that's just a small reason. The main reason is because I like the versatility of doing things to my hair. Yes, I've seen the different styles that you could do with locks, but in all honesty, like, of course I wear my hair in twists all the time, but I like to change my hair up so much. I've worn all types of hairstyles, and I like that about my hair. So yeah, I don't think I could do locks. And I know, child, if they coming up to me with hair, just, you know, a wash and go with locks, everybody will come up to you. I know. Alright, you guys, I added some corn. It's been simmering for about 30 minutes. I tasted a little bit, and it is real spicy, girl. So I'm going to add a little bit more lime to cut down that spice. Ooh. Oh my God, y'all. I told Jabby that my friend's little girl is moving, because he keeps saying, because, I mean, they hung out so many times, and she was actually in some of my vlogs. Did I say my little girl? I'm sorry if I did. She was actually in some of my vlogs, you guys. The little girl that was in a couple of vlogs with Jabby, and she was here by herself once, because I kept her so many times, okay? And so I finally had to tell him that she's moving, and he keeps saying stuff about her. He doesn't get the concept that she's actually, he won't see her again. So sad, but it's okay. Yeah, sorry y'all, I had to drink this red bold by the kangaroo wine. Is so good. So look, y'all, I am rewatching old episodes of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. No, actually what it is the reunion. That's all they're doing. I'm not going to be watching the show when it comes back for this, what is it, like 12th season. I'm not watching it. Shamia's so pretty. I am not watching it. It is just done. And the moose is back, aka Nene. Jamie's like, you talk too much. Since it's Sunday, it's Walking Dead, so not that type of tape, baby. This type of tape. Sunday, Walking Dead. I hope I can stay awake till then, because this is my second glass of wine. Look at this child. His hair is growing on me, and of course my husband loves it. So I may. I meant it's growing on me. That's a saying, boo boo. Like, I'm getting used to it. Yeah, I know. I'm getting used to it, but Lord have mercy. I'm going to allow it to grow a little bit longer. And